Okay. Oh, hello. Welcome to Eciatto Academy. So for those who just come in, remember to help us to like and share, and remember to join our Eciatto Elite. For those who miss out previous online sharing, my classes, then remember if let's say that you need any PPT, so please do look for the video comments on below for towards this PPT, okay? So that we can gather all those informations that send you all the details. So we wait for a while. Hello. Good morning. So for those who just come in, remember to have me to like and share. Then please do comment. Okay, comment hello. Let me know that you already joined. So today we're going to continue the topics of yesterday. So we will continue. So for those who already get the PPT from the previous week, okay. So if let's say that for those who haven't get yet, so remember to comment PPT, okay, below. Let us know, and remember to let us know that which day of the slide that you are request, so that we can compensate to you. Yeah. So wait for a while, then we're gonna start our topic for today. Hello. Okay. So while we are waiting, let's go through a little bit revisions, okay, of yesterday's topic. So yesterday we go through on the SCA foundations. So we already have been go through on some start from plantations, so till end of the cups, okay, until roasting parts. So we go through on some species of coffee. So normally, how do we roast it, or what is the roast profile that you want it to take constant? Like I say, there is no really a fixed profile that for all those coffee beans. It depends like what is the profile that you want to develop. Okay, what is the coffee bean that you choose? So this will help. So that's why I I do mention that you need a lot of sample, okay, training. So try as much as you can. So until that you can get a cup of your own profile. So today we're going to continue. Okay. So if let's say that you want to know more on today's topic, okay, so please do stay with us, okay. Today we're going to go on some blends of coffee, okay, some tools and equipments. Of course, will be explained more on the distributions and extractions of coffee. Okay. Morning. while we're waiting, for those who already stay with me for quite some days, okay, for those who just come in, okay, or newcomers, so let me have a quick introduction of myself, okay. So my name is Ken. So I'm Candy, I'm from Eciatto Groups. So I'm the barista trainer for Eciatto Groups, okay, and also a certified SCA Barista trainer as well. So normally that's we do give trainings for students around the world, not only from Malaysia, for Singapore and many more. I've been trained like more than thousands of students, okay, and I also have more than 10,000 of training experience as well. So if let's say that you need help that on your cafes or restaurants or any machines or tools, okay, feel free to let us know. Hello, good morning, Hafiz. See you again. Okay. So just now that we have been talk, so while we are waiting for a while, so any questions that you all wanted to ask first, based on yesterday topic, because yesterday we already go through on some how do we say plantations of coffee beans. Then we go through on some profile of roastings. Okay, so we explain a little bit more on how do we bring out the flavor and taste on light, medium, and dark roast. Okay, so like I say, if let's say that you all love something strong, so you can choose a little bit more to darker roast. So for those who want to try more origin flavor on the beans, okay, if let's say that for home brewers, so for those that you have your own equipments at home, so you may try more on a little bit more lighter profile, okay, to help you all to recognize the coffee beans. Because when you roast the beans until a certain level, so the taste and the flavor will be only origin flavor, so it will only fix. That means you'll get more profile, roasting profile rather than the origin taste of coffee. So let us go on our slide today. So start with our introductions of our company. So our company is Eciatto Group General Hut. Okay, we start from 2008. You can saw two lovely person over there is our founder and co-founder, Miss Nicole and Mr. Ho. So when they start, they are doing on Soho that it's not called Eciatto yet. They are called the company name is ELH Sales and Services. Okay, then until 2010, okay, so they changed it. We changed it to a factory. So we started to develop more to bigger size. So we expand. So until today. So if let's say that you all wanted to know more on our histories, okay, or on you need help from Nicole and Ho, so feel free to drop us a comment, okay, so you can have a time, a discussion times, okay, with them over here at our showrooms. So this is our place, our front door, and our showrooms pictures. Okay, so for those who come here or come before or never come before, so this is some photo for you all, okay. And this is some of the awards and achievement we have been had passed through the years. So for 100 most influential young entrepreneurs 2017, Nanyang Super Brands Award, SME 100 Award 2017, Golden Eagle Award 2018, and of course Sinchu Business Excellence Award on 2018. So this is our founder, Miss Nicole. So like I say, for those who just come in, hello, do serve, okay? So good morning, good morning. So for those who just come in, if let's say that you are facing any problems that you need some marketing strategy to help you to boost sales, or you have some problems on your business management, okay, feel free to draw us comments, okay, and have a talk with Miss Nicole. So she will help to give you all some ideas, okay, and some of the plannings on how do you face with the, especially on the pandemic times, okay. So if let's say that you need help, so feel free to draw us a PM. And here we go, our co-founders, Mr. Ho. So for those who are facing technical problems, okay, you need help on machines, technical, or you need some informations on training or training on the machine parts, so he'll be the one who handling it. And this is some of the photo that we take while we're on events on some our team. Okay, so it's some photo on SME hundreds and Chinese New Year, of course. That's with our Eciatto team members team photo. So we are not only doing supply. Okay, actually we also going for corporate with social responsibility, such as old folks homes. Okay, we go to primary schools or teach students how they make coffees or how normally cafe lattes or coffee that has been made. Okay, so actually time to time that we have this kind of events that going on. So we go into very important parts on our company. So we are not only supply and doing services, we also give customers or help customers to OEM their coffee beans as well. So if let's say that you have a certain flavor of coffee beans that you wanted to look for, or you have your own profile that you want to develop, okay, so feel free to let us know. So we do help the customer to OEM their coffee beans as well. And we also going to come in with coming in with some new coffee beans. So if let's say that you wanted to know what is the types or what is the things that on coffee bean that we are having, so remember to join our Eciatto groups, okay, our Facebook page. Then everything that we're gonna do uh, updates over there. Good morning, Mr. Nicole. So Nicole is here. So if let's say that you wanted to know or you wanted to have a chat with her, so feel free to drop us a PM. Then this is some of the companies that we have, our sister brother company. So we are not only having the Eciatto groups at KL, so we also have Eciatto Singapore, TRH Sales and Services. Then for our academy, East Coast, Northern, and Eciatto Strait as well. Okay, and come to page. So for those who already get the PPT or for those who not yet, okay, so remember to join our Eciatto group's page. Okay, how to like and share, follow. Then, and of course that we have our Eciatto Barista Academy's page as well. So if let's say for those that you wanted to get those slides or any slide that has been shown or has been live, so feel free to follow us, okay, especially join Eciatto Elite group. So inside there, they will always on the videos on repeats on premiums. Okay, so if let's say that you need any PPT, so feel free to drop us a PM on PPT. Okay, so our helper will help us to compile everything, then they're going to send it to you. Okay, then this is some of the things actually we are doing. Normally, okay, we are coffee supplier that we supply coffee and tea. So not only coffee and tea, so we also supply syrup and sauces. Equipment such as coffee machines, okay, for semi-auto, fully auto, that you use at home or use it on your cafe restaurants, okay. So we also help people to do maintenance. So if let's say that you have any machines or tools, okay, that it have been put aside for a while, so you want to use it back. So before you want to use it, you feel like you want to do some services or some refurbish, okay, feel free to let us know. So we also helped customers to develop a new recipe as well, new recipe, new menu. Okay, so if let's say that you are operating a cafe or restaurant, so if let's say that you need some information or some helps, okay, on the menu parts, okay, please do let us know. We also do barista trainings on site. Means that if let's say that you are having new stuff, okay, that is not really working well with the machines or working well with the espresso, semi-auto, no matter it's auto or fully auto. Okay, so please do let us know. We do provide training as well that to help to teach or coach your staff that how normally they use or maintains, okay, your coffee machine at your restaurants. So some of you may ask, we have been time to time doing online sharing, online classes. So we are not only doing online, we also do have our offline class as well. So this is some of the classes that we have been doing time to time. So for barista, latte art, hand brew, cupping, roasting, mixologies for syrup and sauces. So tea and coffee for advanced latte arts as well. So if let's say that you wanted to start up a new business, okay, you need some idea, you need some consult, okay. So we do have cafe setup and business management as well. For those who coffee lovers that you wanted to know more on coffee, so the part of coffee, that we do have SCA for introductions, foundation, intermediates on barista skill and roasting. Okay, so if let's say that you want to know more on this kind of courses, please do drop us a PM. So this is the Eciatto pitch that I mentioned just now. So please do go in Eciatto Barista Academy, okay, like and follow. Our first-hand updated news will be held on all those pages. So if let's say that you wanted to know more, what is the new things or what is the new classes that have been held, so please do remember to register yourself. This is the closed group. Okay, that I mentioned now. Please do join Eciatto elite groups. So let's say for those who want to get VT from all those previous sharing sessions or on today's slides, so please do follow us on our Eciatto Barista Academy and Eciatto elite group. Okay, this is how you register it. First, please do go Facebook, okay? Search for Eciatto groups, Eciatto Barista Academy. Please like and share and follow us. Then go search for Eciatto elite group. Okay, just click join in. Okay, our helper will help us to bring you all in our colleagues. So after you all get in, then you all can just Hafiz, yes, it's FB. Correct, it's Facebook, it's on Facebook. So join on elite groups. So then you have the updated information and news on the elite group. And let's go on today topic. Okay, yesterday we already go through on some information and some explanations on coffee beans. Okay, it's related to coffee beans that we have our plantations, that we have our species, okay, and defects. We're going to go on more and more on, especially on espresso extractions, okay, and distributions of coffee. So for today, let's go on a little bit more details. So other than normal cafes, coffee beans that we have been try or you have been drinking, so we also have some different coffee actually for at Malaysia. We are a very good country that we have a lot of different types of no matter it's coffee beans, coffee powder, or as long as coffee products, okay, coffee products that in the market. So you all can actually look on it. So here that we have some comparisons or some explanations on Malaysia roastings, Europe and Vietnam roasting. So like our Malaysia brands for Mua, okay, I'm from Mua, so 434 Coffee is one of the famous local coffee that we have always every morning, noon, night. So we are having coffee or black coffee for whole day. If let's say that I go back to my hometown, okay. So what is normally that contained in the 434 coffee, or we call either it's instant coffee or is on the powder coffee. Okay, powder means that you have a small packets. So you just put it into a cups, okay, then just pour in hot water, okay. So when they roast local coffee beans, they will have other ingredients such as sugar, margarine, sometimes corn, okay. Then mainly the coffee they use for our local roast is Robusta. Of course, they will have some of the supplier or some of the brand that mixing with some Arabica as well, okay, to develop more taste profile that they want. So it's a very strong fragrance coffee and very high caffeine content. Okay, first they will be very strong because of the roasting. Local roast they will always roast very dark. Okay, then commonly that you don't really saw local coffee beans in the market. Okay, you only saw local coffee powder. So the coffee bean has been roasted, then it will be grind into powder, then pack it into a small packet or into a very big sizes of tin. Okay, then send it over to all those kopitiams, okay, so supermarkets to put it on rack. And other than Malaysia roast, that we have our Italian coffee beans, okay, or the common we call Italian blends that we have. So the one that actually we have carrying for Eciatto is called Musatis. Okay, they have actually been more than 100 years of roasting in the history. Okay, so commonly Italian roast or French roast or any imported coffee beans, and they will have a certain of blend that's actually small to medium dark roast. Then they will always pack in either it's vacuum pack or they will pack it into a tin. Okay, 3 kilo tin. It depends on what you're looking for. So the main profile that will be found on the Italian blend is higher in acidity and lower in caffeine. So comparing with species, because for those who already been through our last week, okay, the week before, that we go through on the some coffee beans informations. So Arabica coffee beans do contain lower acids comparing with Robusta. So it's another 2 times higher for Robusta comparing Arabica. Okay, and when they roast, they are only roasted with coffee beans itself. Means that they don't put any extra ingredients. Hold on, okay. So they don't put any other things. So they only roast it with coffee beans itself. Okay, nothing else. Beans, roast, rest, pack, sell. Okay, then we buy, then we grind, then we drink. So other than this kind of coffee beans, that we have also Vietnam coffee. Okay, in our market for at Malaysia. Actually, you can saw in the supermarkets or on some grocery that you can find these kind of packets. Normally, also is either it's on drip bag or either it's on the powder form. Okay, for Vietnam coffee, Vietnam roast coffee mainly use 100% Robusta. Okay, of course, you have different blend that you have different coffee beans that contain. So for the roasting wise, they will quite similar as local roast, okay, because they will put a lot of things inside. They will put oil, cocoa, margarines, roast it, okay, grind it, pack it, then ship it. Okay, so for Vietnam coffee, you have a very strong fragrance as well, quite similar as local coffee. So both of them is very high in caffeine. So if let's say that you want something gao, okay, you want something strong, so then you can try to drink local coffees or Vietnam coffee. So if let's say that you are looking for more, how do I say, more experience, okay, or more profile that actually you are looking into coffee beans, so feel free to drink Italian roast coffee. Okay, there is didn't say that which blend or which part of it is the best. Okay, it depends. Like first, what is the customer crowd that you serve? Then what is the coffee actually you are looking for? Okay, so this is the 3 types that we common in our market. Except that you have more actually some of the small blend that you have look. So just go look for it on the profile and on the coffee beans. Okay, to let you to know more on what is the coffee that actually contains. Of course, like Vietnam coffee nowadays, they have a lot of different spec. They are not only serving in powder, they're also serving in small drip bag. Okay, it's a paper bag. Then you can just have cups easily with just hot water pouring. Okay, so for those who wanted to go with a daily basis coffee, it's a good choice or it's not bad to try. Then, okay, we go into a little bit on the workspace, but I'm not going to touch a lot because we have a lot of different style of cafe. Then we have a lot of different type of machines as well. Okay, in the market. So if let's say that you're setting up a cafe or a restaurant, so if let's say that you're setting up the bar for your coffee, so please do remember that try not facing your back. Okay, means that your operations and show your back to your customers. Okay, so better that you are facing your customers, face out. Then you make sure that you have a fridge. Okay, either it's direct bottom of your coffee machines or just nearby you. So make sure that the things that you want to use for a coffee, no matter it's for black coffee, latte, cappuccinos, or some flavor that you use, get it near to your bar. Okay, make sure that your barista is working smooth on your bar space. Of course, how do you design and what is the things that you want to put on your bar. It depends on the bar sizes and of course your bar shapes. So if let's say that you want to know more, so feel free, or for those who want to open a new cafe, so you want to get some idea over here, so feel free to drop us a PM, okay? Then we can explain further detail to you. And after that we have our some barista tools, okay? Some tools that we're going to use on when we brew coffee, no matter it's brewing, okay, or cleaning. So this is some of the tools like pitchers, so for you to froth melt, tamper, for you to tamp on coffee pot, okay, to create pressure, to make it compress. So tamper mat to prevent that you hurt yourself when you all do tamping. So we have a thermometer to let you to check the coffee temperatures and your milk temperatures, okay, so that you can prevent under extracts, over extracts, or over too high temperature on your coffee or milk, okay. Then we have our knock box for you to knock the coffee puck, okay, to throw your coffee powders, shot glass to help you to measure, okay. And I do know a lot of barista nowadays, they don't really follow the measurement anymore. But by the way, for those for new starters, or for those no matter for old barista, I will always suggest try to get a shot glass, okay, to measure. Why? Because at least that you have a certain sort of guideline that you can follow, so you can check or you can know the profile easily on which part that actually you want to change or you want to develop, okay. Hafiz, need shaker, okay. Actually shaker is nowadays for a bar, so actually shaker that you need more to have to use. So if let's say that you all need, why do you all need shakers? That actually you only need to do some cocktails or mocktails, or either some of them you need to do espresso drinks. A lot of people are doing espresso actually for espresso special drinks like espresso mocktail, espresso drink. So if it's, you need shaker, yeah. Okay, it's not 100% necessary, but at least that you have something to use when you all do some special drinks. Okay. So after shaker, that actually we also need cleaning brush. Okay, cleaning brush is for you to use on machine maintenance. Okay, for you all to do daily cleaning basis or do it on weekly cleanings, you need a brush. Okay, a brush that can heat stand, or normally they will come with a machines. If let's say they purchase a set of machines. Okay, then we have cleaning powder. Cleaning powder, the brand that we actually commonly saw in the market is called Cafetto. Okay, Cafetto is the one that we use. Then for color cloth, because I do color clothing that prevents contaminations on your milk side. So the one that you use for steam, don't use it for your table. Okay, then you need an aprons. Then you need a powder brush. Okay, this is one thing that actually that I saw quite a lot of cafe that don't really have it. Okay, you need a powder brush actually for you to clean up the side way, okay, of the grinder, so to help you to prevent too much of powdering going on. Okay, so shaker just now that we mentioned. So you need shaker because you need to do some maybe you need to do some iced coffee such as Shakeretto so that you can have a shaker. Okay, then of course you need a digital scale or you need a scale to measure your coffee powder. Okay, you need to know well on your dose on how many grams actually you put on your coffee. Okay, okay, maybe some of you will ask, is it that it speaks grammage? Okay, actually no. You can start from 7 single, then till 10 grams per single. That means 14 for doubles until 20 per doubles. Okay, it's on your call first. We need to make sure that you know well on what is the beans that actually you are choosing. Okay, then try develop with all those grammage that you all wanted to have it on your shops. Then time to time you can change actually. Okay, it's not fixed. Okay, if let's say that you feel that you're using 7 grams is too light, 8 grams is too light, so you can go for 9 or 10. Then, but make sure that when you develop or when you extract, okay, your coffee, that you didn't go to like pulling too long or too short, okay? Because you don't want to have under extractions coffee and you don't want to have over extract coffee as well. So we try to keep it in balance. So if let's say that we go on time, okay, time that's for brewing a special shots, normally you can start it with around 25 to 30 seconds, okay? And I do saw a lot of barista, okay, actually for cafe now. I do some of them do pull for like 35, 40 seconds. Okay. Anyhow, okay. If let's say that you're based on time, it will be a little bit wrong. But if let's say based on the profile, okay, I always say that a setting or a how do we say guideline, okay, 25 30 seconds is a guideline that for you to follow, okay, to pull shots. So if let's say that you have a better profile, okay, like your coffee is really do taste what you want, that's on 40 seconds, okay. If let's say that you really can't get it on 25 to 30, okay, so just feel free to go on, okay, make sure that excuse me, okay. So this is some of the glassware or cups, okay, that we can use. Suggested sizes. I do know that in the market that you can saw a lot of different sizes. You have 8 ounce, 10 ounce, 12 ounce, 14 ounce, 16 ounce, 18, 20, 22. Okay. So commonly that's for suggested for Americano or for black coffee, then we use around 6, okay, to 8. Then for a shot glass or espresso cups, you can get it on 3 ounces, okay, 3 ounces espresso cups. For latte, you can start with 7.5 ounces or 8 ounces maximum to 10. So this will some of the glassware. Of course, it will still depends on the owner and on your idea. How do you want to serve your coffee? Okay. So this is the standard guideline for you all to have a look. And this is some of the menu. Okay, actually that you can try or you can saw in coffee. Of course, you can actually look this in easily on Google. Okay, so you have single shots. Okay, with Compana, you will have a different names. Okay, in coffee, but the classic coffee that always that we have is espresso, black coffees. Okay, cappuccino, latte. Okay, sometimes flat whites. So for espresso shots, normally they will direct pull, okay, so that they will skip single. It depends that if let's say that you want to have both, you want to have single shot espresso and double shot espresso at your shop for the same time, it's okay. Okay, it's your call. And this is some idea on the coffee species. Okay, then we're going to go into for today a new chapter of it. So yesterday we go through on coffee, on parts of coffee that's on roastings. So today we go a little bit into workspace, species or types of coffee that you can find in the market. Then now we're going to go a little bit more to operations, okay, on how do we, what is the things that you need to use or how do we do it time to time. So then you can have a look. So this is a grinder. Okay, some of you may even not using these types anymore. Okay, because in the market nowadays, actually mainly that we're going to use is on fully automated grinder. Okay, so this is actually a classic doser grinder. Okay, this is some part that actually that you can cut out from the doser. Okay, doser is a very classic okay, we call old school grinders, or actually a lot of people still using it. Okay, you have hoppers, hopper gates, grind adjustments, chamber, okay, then dosing lever. The biggest difference that from what is the grinder that we're using right now is fully automated grinder that you just press everything by one touch. Okay, preset the times, okay, preset the grind, then you just get everything in one grind. So for doser, actually you need more times, okay, to calibrate. Then of course you need to control your dosage as well to make sure that you get your dose right in every single cup that you brew. This is some of the species that we have in the market now. So for doser, on demand, and manual. Okay, manual grinds, or we call hand grinders, is always that we mainly use it for filter coffees, or when we want to bring it, or we want to bring coffee at outdoor. So you can just get it, I think online easily on a very small hand grinder, but you need to turn yourself. Okay, you need to grind yourself. So this is the three main different types that we have. Okay, doser, on demand, and manual. Then, okay. So if let's say that for those who have your grinder at home, so how do you know or how do you when your grinder? Some of you maybe you use like for quite some time of years, but you don't really change it or you don't really service your grinder yet. So this is one of the parts that when we need to change, okay, our bulb. Okay, either it's clean it or either that you need to have some maintenance on it. Okay, so first, this is some of the point. Grinder is no longer easy to calibrate. Okay, it means that you need to take a lot of times on calibrate, or maybe sometimes that it will be like haywire after you turned or after you tuned. You still get uneven grinding. Okay, visible grind in the bottom of espresso grinder overheat easily means that if let's say that you only grind for let's say less than a kilo, okay, or 1 kilo, but your grinder feel like it's burning, okay, it's burning hot, too hot. This is not going to happen if when the time that if let's say that you're having the grinder new. So what can you do? Okay, actually you can open your grinder. If let's say for those baristas, okay, experienced barista, okay, you all do know well on your grinder, you can actually open, clean it easily. For those who don't really know how to clean on the grinder, okay, please do ask for help, okay. Call for suppliers, okay, or you can let us know, okay, we do provide service as well to help you to clean, okay. So for those who wanted to change their burr as well, yes, we do supply burrs. Burrs means the blade of the grinders. So either you can change it yourself or you can just send it back to service and maintenance, okay. So and then, of course, if let's say that you heard your grinder come out with a very, very loud sound when grinding, okay, something like the most common sound that I heard is barista always turn the grind to very, very fine so that both of the blades is grinding itself. So you heard a very, very noisy sounds and your grinder are going to go overheat very, very fast. Okay. So actually, if you have the symptom of these kind of things, no matter it's very loud sounds, okay, grinding are not even, so you're hearing blades like some of the sound that your blade is cutting some steel, okay, or very unusual sounds, okay. So feel free to call for help, okay. Stop your grinder before that you have further damage to your grinder, okay. So please do take care of your grinder. Okay, just now that we mentioned, if let's say that you have using problem grinders, okay, let me just have full screen for you all to easy. Okay, we mentioned this now. If let's say that you have your grinder blades or your grinder are having some problems that not really grinding well, so what will you face? Okay, or what things will happen to your coffees? Okay, so wormwood normally doesn't give an even distribution, means they are not cutting the same size. Okay, they have big, they have small, they have medium. So you are mixing in the pot is all those different size of beans, cut size, so that you face or you will lead to uneven extractions. Okay, means that you are not fully extract your powder, your coffee powder, your coffee beans. Okay, then this thing will undergo generate a very a lot of heats. Okay, heat do disrupt or they will give changes to your coffees. So time to time, so that you have every cups that you try is different taste, a different profile. So you can look on the photo. This is some of the things that going to happen. Or normally when we brew, what do you actually look for? So you can saw on the first picture that we have channelings, uneven tampings, uneven distributions. Okay, even temp and even distributions. So if let's say that you are having a good tamping, good distribution powder, so the extraction that you get supposed to, you're going to get a perfect shot of espresso. Okay, perfect espresso means that you have your enough creamers on your espresso, you have your good taste and flavors on your bowl, you can recognize your bean easily. Okay, if let's say that you can't do these things, so you need to check either it's on your coffee beans or it's on your grinder, and of course on the last part that you need to check your coffee machine as well. Okay, Okay, then the grind and the tamping. So when you need micro adjustment to the grind, I needed. Okay, so normally if let's say that you're using, no matter it's for those grinds or on-demand grindings, okay, you will need to calibrate your coffee beans time to time. But some of you may ask, when actually do I need to calibrate? Okay, so commonly when we start our business every morning, so you can have a small testing. Okay, you should taste your coffee before you serve to your customers. So the best is when you go into the shops, okay, on your machines, preheat everything. When you're done, do your shots, okay, try the taste. If let's say that you feel there is something wrong, so make a little bit adjust to your grind, okay. So then some of you may ask, why I need micro, or when will this thing happen? For those, okay, this here is the tips. If let's say that I do know that a lot of people, when you open a bag of coffee beans, you put all into the hoppers or your grinder. Means that if let's say you open a kilo, you're going to put all into it. Okay, actually this is not recommended or not suggested. Okay, coffee bean will be oxidized very fast. Okay, especially when it hits with heat. So if let's say that you wanted to have a consistent brew, okay, or consistent coffee, so please do pour amount by amount, okay, not too big amounts, okay, pour by usage, okay, don't get everything into your hoppers after you open the bag, unless that you're gonna keep it, and you need to keep your coffee beans every day. Means that you all need to make sure that you have a good uh, saving place, or you have a good storage place for coffee beans, okay. And tamping will be a very important thing as well for you all to extract, okay, for the coffee. If let's say that you are having an uneven tamping just now, I do show you all on the photo, okay. Let's go back here. So if let's say that you have an uneven tam, okay, you have an unbalanced extract as well, okay. Then of course, because one of the side is get fully extract, and the other side is not. So you have lacking flavors, shots, or you face less flavor that on your espresso. So make sure that when you are tamped, you have a very good tamping on your coffee. So I do know some of the barista that they will skip this part, or they don't really take too much concern on tamping, okay? Because actually tamping do helps a lot on extract, okay? So of course, and the tamper also. Tamper is the thing that we use to tamp our coffee. Okay. So if let's say that's one part, okay, this is some of the steps. The common step that we brew or make coffees. So first grinding, dosing, okay, tamping, then brewing. So first, this is the three main part that will direct, okay, inflect of different taste. If let's say that you have any problems, or you have any taste that unwanted taste, no matter it's unwanted taste, or you want to get a perfect shot, everything come from here. Okay, you get the correct grind size, you get the correct dose. Okay, so you get tampings and brewing as well. So if let's say that you all wanted to have good shots, please do make sure that you all get these three things done. Okay. So if let's say that you all wanted to have more information, so feel free to let us know. Okay. Or if let's say that you wanted to try it, for those who wanted to try yourself, how do you make coffee? So how do you tamp? How do you brew? So please do PM us. Maybe we can have sections on our place. Okay, let's go on. So this is some of the example, okay, of the grinds that you have. If let's say that your grind is no matter it's with hand grinders, okay, doser grinders, or on-demand grinders. So the main important things that you all need to take is on the grind size. Okay, so this is some of the grind size. Let hope that you all can saw difference between here, because they try to make it on full screen. Okay, it will be more easily for you to recognize. sizes. Oops. Hold on. Let me just get big size. Okay. A bit hang. Okay. So this is some of the sizes that edit when you grind. Actually, when you start, you can try it. Okay. So and also some of the different type that you can use. So if let's say example, we started from extra cost. So extra cost that you can, what is the equipment that you can use? So such as cold brew. So for cost coffee, normally it will be more used on filter types as, or you want to make it on immersion type of coffees as that you can make for nitro coffees. So you can have a different types of coffees. Then for fines, so you can look. Let's look for espresso. We go until the last two. Okay. So for fine powder, normally that we use on espresso, mocha pots, Aeropress. Of course, if let's say that you want to try with different, okay, you can just get your coffee beans, grind it with different size. Okay, that you will start. Okay, you will have a lot of numbers. Okay, show on the grind adjustment. Let's go back to the place that we use to set grind size here. Okay, so let's look on the part of on top of it. You saw the third pictures. Okay, a grind adjustment. So grind adjustment do help you all to grind different sizes of powder. So if let's say that you wanted to try how was the taste that will come out from a different sizes of cuttings, so feel free. Remember to calibrate your coffee every single morning, okay, before you all serve to your customers. So that if let's say that you wanted to try, okay, profile that how do these beans that you will taste on different sizes, okay. If let's say that you're legal of equipments that you want to try more, so please do PM us, let us know. Then we can have sessions on our place. Next, okay, just now that we do mentions on different dosage that we use, start from 7, then you can go until 10 per single, so means that 14 for doubles, then you can go for 20 for double shots. Okay, there is no fix that how many grams actually you need to use it. Okay, as long as you get the profile that's on your coffee beans itself. Okay, it means that first get the coffee beans from the suppliers. Okay, talk to the suppliers or talk to the roaster itself. Okay, you get a suggested grammage that to use. Okay, to help to develop on your espresso. So if let's say that you feel that, let's say example, suggestions dosage 16 grams to use. But when you try it, that you feel is not really the profile, not really the taste that you want. So you feel like you want to increase it. Okay, sure. Okay, feel free to increase, but please do make sure that you get it on your correct grind size. Okay, correct dosage. Then you get a correct taste on your espresso. Okay, if let's say that you feel too strong, okay, I can't taste or you can't accept on espresso, you can try some shots in black coffee as well. Okay, so to help you to recognize more easily on the taste that actually come out from the coffee beans. So grinders, coffee beans, these two do make a very big helps on your espresso. So this will be helps you to brew a perfect shot of espresso. Okay, example that you can look on the photo that we have 18 grams in, 36 gram out. Okay, a simple common extract brew ratios. So some of you may ask, I do use 18 grams, but I don't really pull 36 grams. Okay, then how was these things? Okay, or how would this happen to your shot. First of all, in the market nowadays, actually not only espresso, we have some concentrated espresso as well. So it's ristretto. So if let's say for those commonly that you use per single shot, okay, try to pull espresso, okay, to try. Then if let's say ristretto, okay, is on your core, that is not wrong. So make sure that you have a correct grind size. Make sure that you maintain your grinders. Okay, you get a good dosage, good shots. Okay, then of course you can get a cup as long as you have a cup of good coffee for yourself and for your customer as well. Hey, and this is something that we miss out. Other than grinder, dosage, tamping, extractions. Okay, actually this is one of the things that we miss out a lot when after that we brew. Okay, when we knock. Okay, so now I have two photos, or I have few photos for you to have a look. So first one. So let's put 10 seconds over here. Then we're going to go for next one. So try to remember the photo. Then we're going to go on this one. Okay. I look on the two photos on the pictures. So you can look a small arrow that actually that will show. Let me get it full screen for you. Okay. So if let's say I think a lot of barista will face or a lot of home brewer will face, what is those small holes? Okay. So small holes actually it will give a very big changes, okay, to your shots. So what normally this thing will happens, okay, when this thing happens, it's you got possible that you get uneven shots, okay, means that you're not getting a correct perfect shots. So when will this thing happen for uneven distributions, uneven tampings, okay, or powder that you use is not in the correct dosage, okay, a lot of things that actually will cause. So if let's say that you all wanted to try, okay, you can actually try, let's say the example, you are using 18 grams, okay, 18 grams of coffee. So try brew one shot of espresso without tamping. Then try brew another shot with a correct tampings or normal step that you do. Try to both of the espresso, okay? Then you have a different taste between these two, a very big flavor and taste difference, okay? Excuse me. Okay. So if let's say that you, for those who just come in, if let's say that you all need a PPT, do remember to comment PPT on below, okay? So comment PPT, then we're going to compile and send all the PPT to you all. So until here, if let's say that you all have any questions, feel free to ask. So for those who wanted to get previous PPT or previous, let me show my face first. Okay, that's okay. For those who want to get previous PPT, do remember to go to our or to join our Eciatto Elite groups. Okay, then you can go for the previous videos. Okay, comment on below for PPT. Then we're going to compound PPT as well. Let me see. PPT. Okay, I do saw Mr. Ma. Hello, welcome. Okay, Mr. Ma. Okay, so same, so you can look on the comments. So remember to put PPT on below so that we can compile and send all those PPT to you all. Yeah, wanted to know more, okay, on that host, small host. Okay, so these two, the last picture that you all saw today is that whole things. Okay, and a good part. So if let's say that you all want to know more on these two parts, okay, so please do stay with us because we're going to go through 4 days sharings on start from yesterday until Friday. Okay. So if let's say that you have any questions, feel free to drop us a comment. Okay. And then remember to note down. For those who wanted to get the PPT for today, remember to put PPT on below. Okay. So you have. Let's go on the slides. Okay. So first, just now that we have this part that with normal times after you get your shots done. Okay. if let's say that you all face a lot of holes, okay, in your park, then feel free to drop us a comment, okay? Then we're going to go on further details on this on tomorrow morning. Okay, so let's show my face first. Okay, so a quick introduction. If let's say that you all already been go through last week, previous week, I do know that some of you maybe miss out the front part. So you all want to review back. Please do join our Eciatto Elite groups. Okay, all the videos will be premiums over there. And for those who wanted to get some offline, okay, maybe some of you wanted to come to have a look, or you want to try to brew yourself. Okay. So please do PM us that we have our offline sections on our showrooms, okay, at Cheras. Please do register yourself with our small helpers, okay, on our Facebook. So you just put it on your comments, so they will give you a call, and they will have a appointment with you, okay. And until here, we're going to end our sections for today. So if let's say that you all have any questions, or for those who miss out, please do remember to join our group, okay, to have the previous video or the previous PPT as well. Okay. So then we're going to end our session for today. I'm going to see you all same time, same place tomorrow. Okay. And I'm Ken. We are brains behind F&B businesses. So bye bye. See you all tomorrow.